Howdy. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Well, you come this far, this is something completely different and not related to Miatas at all. But I decided to buy one of the worst Mini Coopers ever made. And as you can see, the motor sitting here because it's the worst Mini Cooper ever made. And I'm gonna fix it and daily drive it. So follow along because it's gonna be a fucking ride. I just can't. You're not that bad. I love you so much. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the garage, and today is something completely different that I don't ever do, and we're gonna just switch it up, go away from Miatas and Mazdas and racing, and we are gonna talk about my daily right behind me on the lift. This is my 2011 Mini Cooper S Clubman 6-speed 2nd gen, okay? And as you guys already saw, the motor has been pulled out. Now, why do you ask? That's because this was literally a $500 car. Everything in this car, it is destroyed. From the struts to every single seal. Just the only thing that's good is brakes, tires, and the new flywheel and a couple little small parts, but it needs a lot of work. So, Mini Coopers are one of those cars that once you start fixing all the leaks, especially the 2nd gens, they're not really known for being reliable. Because of maintenance issues, people didn't do a lot of maintenance on them, and then they start to fall apart, and then people just give up on them, which is what happened to this one. And I decided I want to rescue it because I was absolutely in love with the wagon style, long wheelbase, and something about this car spoke to me, and I had to have it. As you can see here, I mean, this thing was leaking coolant. That motor, before I washed it, as you saw, looked like this everywhere. I mean, it is. All the struts are blown out. It's just covered in oil. This exhaust is, I don't know what this is. It's falling apart. And then it's got, I mean, I don't even know how to describe that. That's just a thing. So here's the motor, turbocharged from factory. And as you can see, everything, the front main seal, the rear main seal, the coolant water pump is made out of plastic. The thermal much transfer thing is made out of plastic. All this goes bad. It's been through an overheating event. So basically what we're gonna do now is tear this block down. We're going to send the head off to get redone, new valve stems or valve seats installed, valve seals. And we're gonna refresh this motor. And the goal is to have this thing driving within maybe a month. Within maybe a month, and keep another 2nd gen Mini on the road because they're the redheaded stepchild that no one really likes, and I love them. So here we go. Follow me on this journey of rebuilding, and if you love Mini Cooper stuff, don't forget to subscribe because there's going to be a lot more on this channel because I have a soft spot for them. But let's get this torn down and let's get this going and see how far we can get in a couple hours before I have to go. All right, so I got the turbo off and all that stuff associated. As you can see, this is what failed, which is normal on these, right? Isn't that funny? You can see it what failed. Thank you. these gaskets always go bad on these things, and then they start puking, and then they puke all over the block. In this case, there was a lot more going on. So we've known that these hoses fail. So this hose failed, the gasket failed, and it was pumping oil out to the bottom there. So this ultimately is what this whole cooling system for the oil and all the turbo and all that is ultimately kind of what failed on this car, along with the seals and all that. So this is what kind of killed this car and basically totaled it out, because the amount of labor to fix all this and every seal and pretty much a complete teardown would exceed the value of the car, which is why I bought the car. The goal today is to finish taking off the rest of this stuff, the intake manifold, all the hoses and whatnot, and then pretty much call it a day. All right, guys, check it out. The block is completely torn down, minus just basically a short block assembly. And now we're to the point where I'm just gonna assess everything. Cylinder walls look really decent. This car's been sitting for a little bit, so they're a little dry, but hasn't started, God knows how long, almost a year. But a lot of carbon buildup to be expected by, a European or anything boosted. But other than that, besides all the leaks, everything looks relatively good. The timing chain assembly and everything that normally fails on these was intact. And now we just got to sort through all the parts, sending the head off to get machine work, just to kind of go over everything and make sure that it's good to go before we put this back together. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear with the fan, but if you are interested in, wow, a dirty screen. All right, if you are interested, I don't know what I'm doing. If you are interested in following this build, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I know this is something completely off topic and not normal, but I'm excited to continue this process and show you guys a little more. Just let me know in the comments below if you're interested, because I will do like a full walkthrough on the whole build process and basically what it takes to get an N18 to not be unreliable, and go from there. And then you guys get to see more content on European cars, and hopefully some European companies will help us out. But yeah, this is just a little dip in my life about different things, and kind of excited to show you guys. So leave a comment below, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, guys, I will see you at the track or repair shop when I break down and have to push this car. Deuces. Oh.